All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today's going to be a bit of a chill stream. All right, the last few days we've been grinding out, or the last few streams we've been grinding out the multiplayer program, and technically I still need to finish that up. It's really honestly not going to be that much. I just got to do like a couple. I just need to get parallel XP with Aussie Albies, which I should be able to do. But I'm going to do it off stream because I really would rather not waste time on this anymore. So today what I'm going to do is we're going to grind out the Conquest maps. There are a ton here that I have not gotten to, and a lot of them are like small maps. Maps that honestly I could get done relatively quickly. I'm not talking about the Conquest or Cactus map. That is a pain. That's going to be a pain, so that's not going to happen. But I mean, we have the Horseshoe map, we have the City Connect White Sox and Rockies maps, and we also have the Guitar map as well, which are not, these are not big maps. These are maps that, are relatively small. So that's what we're going to focus on today. It's just going to be a chill stream, just waiting until the Lightning player comes out for tomorrow. If time is permitting, maybe we could do the Diamond Quest here, but if not, then it is what it is. It's not a big deal. I'd rather just do the Conquest map. So let's see. Pick and choose which one we're gonna pick or we're gonna do first. Why don't we do the Rockies? I think that would be a great place to start out. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, not a lot here. So I'm just gonna go and just start collecting territories. Make sure I build up my fan base, and then we'll get into attacking the territories. I do apologize about being late. Like more than an hour and a half. I do apologize about that. Truth be told, I have no idea what happened. I definitely had both alarms set. That needs to be 3, 2, 1. So this needs to be 4. Awesome. Right on the money. Hey, you know what? Let's put 2 here so that we can gain that territory. There we go. Yeah, so don't know what happened, but it is what it is. I'm here now, and I hope that makes up for it. see. Do we go after the Padres? Yeah, or just get close to the Padres as we can, because right now I don't have the territories to, or I don't have the. If I were to attack the Padres right now, I would play on All Star, and I don't want to play on All Star. The highest difficulty I want to play on uh, when I play Conquest is veteran. Like that's about the most that I want to do. I guess we'll do it this way. Damn. Yeah, that's what I thought that would happen. And now the Padres are going to take a bunch of territories away from me. And I can't do anything to stop it, unfortunately. See, this is why I should have just gone after the Padres. Oh, nice. Nice. Love being reminded that the territory was separated, so there we go. Veteran. Finally. We're gonna go with Jake Arrieta. Since I gotta get some parallel XP with him. Trey Turner.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
Runner! Ball, that's in. He's safe.
That was weird. I thought I saw rain blowing, but nah.
Ball, that's out.
Okay.
He's in there.
It's been raining here yesterday, today, and I think it's supposed to rain here tomorrow. So we're getting lots of rain here. You know, they say that April showers bring May flowers, so what do May showers bring? Hopefully not lots of flooding, because that's what I heard. A lot of what my region, the Mid-Atlantic region, is supposed to get. Supposed to get a lot of rain, a lot of flooding. It's gonna be bad.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Hey! 0-1.
Get back. We're not even going to bother running on that thesis on. Forget that. Yeah, I just cracked my ankle. Boy, did it hurt.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Marinaccio.
Number
Ron
97.
Marinaccio.
Ron
He got a flashback card
Marinaccio.
last year, didn't he? That's alright. We got 2 runs. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
Out.
And no reviewable plays in Diamond Dynasty, so that's going to remain it. I will say though that these last 2 series for the Mets, okay, not just these the last 2 games they played, but the last 2 series, it has been a rough go for the Mets. I mean, they've dropped both series.
Now pitching for the Padres.
It's not good.
Number 32.
And the worst part about it is that all these games were winnable. The Mets could have easily have won any of those games
Got him.
that they played against Arizona or St. Louis, and yet they didn't. And now they go into Arizona tonight. And I'm sorry, I don't have any confidence.
Ball.
You know, I
got
wish
1
I
ball, 1
did,
strike.
but this is a bad time for the Mets right now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And I wish I could pinpoint the issue. I mean, you could look at the pitching and say, well, they're giving up 5-6 runs a game. You can't win like that. No. But it's not like their offense is not getting opportunities. All right? They've had bases loaded in certain situations. Juan Soto could have had a home run. So could have, and Brendan Nimmo could have had. Oh wait, hold on. Now I'm getting a little too focused here. Hold on. What do we think? OPEC? Nah, we're gonna go Gimme.
Now pitching. Jimmy Garcia.
That's a ball. 1-1.
The offense has had opportunities, and yet they're not coming through. Because, and I said this to a coworker of mine, I believe that this team's mentality right now is home run or get out.
Out.
Like, and that's the wrong mentality. See, if it were one player, okay, if it were just one player, then I would be like, okay, who cares? You know, that player is just trying too hard. They need to bring it back. But it feels like it's the entire team. Juan Soto, Pete Alonso, it feels like the only way this team can win is if they hit home runs. And it's like, no, you just got to be smart. You got to bring people, you got to bring runners in when they're on base, in scoring position. When you have bases loaded, you can't just... You can't just leave them on base. It does nobody any good. And you certainly can't let a pitcher like McGreevy go 4 innings and shut you more than 4 innings and shut you out.
He's out. He's out.
Okay, how does that work?
One ball, 2 strikes.
You know, it's frustrating. I just hope that the Mets can turn it around. You know, because they need to get it going before Chicago comes to town. Chicago is hot offensively. We've been giving up 5 or 6 runs these last few games, and I mean each game.
Ball 1.
But now
1-0.
with Chicago, that could easily double. All right, and I can't even believe I'm saying that, but Chicago is a real threat right now.
Got him.
Now pitching.
So
Russell.
Arizona, I hope they, take the series because they need to, and then
0-1's the
get
count.
ready for Chicago. If they don't take the series against Arizona, I have no confidence in them in this series against
1 ball,
Chicago. I
2
don't
strikes.
care if they're home. But they got to get out of this mentality that it's home run or get out. Like, just put the ball in play. Put it in play. Get it to the outfield for a base hit. Do whatever you got to do. But please, for the love of God, do something. And it's a shame what happened with Jesse Winker. From what I understand, he's getting tested out he's back here in New York getting checked out for an oblique injury, which is not good. That's not something you want to see. So they called up Brett Beatty for that, which
0-1.
I'm wondering, like, how many call-ups does Brett Beatty have left? Like, I kind of thought they already exhausted his call-ups. I guess not, because they were able to get him back up to the majors or send him back down and not not put him through the waiver wire. Just put $3 million there, and then we're gonna put the rest over here and just get ready for. We're gonna take the Rockies next. And then we're going to work on Arizona, and hopefully that'll get us through this. Hopefully that'll get us through this Conquest Map. It's a relatively short one, so I figured it wasn't going to take any time at all. the real pain in the butt is just getting these Conquest games, because they could take a while. Already starting it off with a leadoff home run. Nice.
Ball, that's inside.
Nice. Now, unfortunately, it was not a great debut for Blake Tidwell.
The right fielder, number
I mean,
19.
look, he's just gotta. All you could do is just forget it and then come back next time and try to get the win.
Safe, he's good.
But it's going to be against Chicago,
The catcher, number
because he's
33,
not gonna pitch against Arizona. So that's going to be an even rougher introduction. Poor Blade. Welcome to the majors, kid. You think you're ready?
Now pitching
We'll
for
see.
the Rockies,
We'll see what happens.
Number 40.
Who goes on the mound tonight?
Tyler.
I want to say
Kinley.
it's David Peterson.
Out.
Because I don't think I don't think he pitched in the series against the Cardinals, so I think he'll probably pitch against the Diamondbacks again.
Batting second, the third baseman, Owen Miller.
Got him. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the
You
count.
just finished. Oh, you just finished it? Nice. That means you got the Chase pack and the 50 show pack bundle. You get anything good out of that?
Now pitching for the Rockies,
I think it's
number 44,
a guaranteed
Herget.
I think that's a guaranteed diamond, the Chase pack now. You're about to see? Alright, well, crossing my fingers you pull someone good.
Counts 1-0. Hey!
Uh-oh. I'm probably going to be out. Oh no, I'm safe. Interesting. At the very least, if you've collected a lot of cards, then you'll get duplicates that you can sell on the marketplace, and you can build up a lot of stubs. That's partially part of the reason why I want to
Now
finish out the
batting, the
multiplayer
first
program
baseman,
is
Todd.
I could get I could try to get as many subs back from all the purchases I made over the weekend, like the fact that I I bought the last inning boss, Josh Gibson, and I forget what else. I made some pretty big purchases. Oh, yeah, some more for the Scott Rowland collection. Which, by the way, I did finish up and get Josh Donaldson. Or, I'm sorry, John Donaldson. You bought Cattell last night? Oof, man. That's a huge chunk of change right there.
Ball, that's out. That's outside. Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's still a lot of cards I gotta buy in order to finish out the
2-2
collections. There's a lot of cards. I'm really trying to save all the stubs. What up, gamer? How are ya?
Aye.
There we go. Double play ball. Very
He's
nice.
out. Got
Yes,
him.
sir. Oop. Yep, it's
Batting
raining.
sixth, the first baseman,
There we go.
Kyle Farmer.
Oh, we got a tweet here from MLB The Show.
0-1's the count.
Who do you think the Lightning player is going to be tomorrow?
Out.
There are quite a few options. It could be Pete Alonso. It could be Francisco Lindor. It could be
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Corbin Carroll. That would have been
Number
my next
54.
guess, Corbin Carroll.
Set. Halverson.
Oh, they're reminding people to play the storylines because with Monte Irvin. I just finished up on James Biz Mackey
Foul ball.
to get his John Donaldson. So I still haven't done the other two, although I think I should because I don't know if there's going to be an even bigger collection than Scott Rowland later on in the year. So I might as well get as many. Yeah, as did I. Because I already had Josh Gibson, so I just needed James Biz Mackey to round it out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
But like I said, I don't know if there's going to be another collection like Scott Rowland, because that's what they did in 22, if you remember.
That ball
After they had multiple of those guys. So I would just be ready for that there could be more.
He's out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Hey. 0-1.
So I'll finish up. Yes, I did. In fact, I played a co-op game with Dodger yesterday. So, yeah, I'm aware that it's fixed, but I don't really need to do any more in co-op unless I want to get Ozzy done, but I really don't need to do too much with Ozzy. A couple event games should take care of that for me.
He's out. Hey! 0-1's the count. Hey!
So, yeah, I'll finish up Ozzy off stream. Just get the 50-pack bundle, and then I'll open that off stream. Maybe I could get a good diamond out of the chase pack.
0-1.
By the way, Debringa, did you get anyone good?
Oh.
Or did you not open the chase pack yet? Oh, well, I was talking about the chase pack.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. 3-inning shutout for Jake Arrieta. Okay. Nice. Trey Turner's up to tier 4. I am so glad that that was enough. I was worried that it might not be. Not stealing any fans from Arizona. I really don't bother with the steal fan phase. It really doesn't do anything. I'd rather just use the fans. I'd rather just. Oh God, what am I trying to say? I'd rather just skip it and get onto the attack phase. The way these Conquest Maps grinds can go a lot quicker. After all, I'm spending at least 10 minutes, trying to complete these Conquest games, or these Stronghold games. I don't know, maybe I'll have to close my window here. Yeah, no.
Ball.
So, all right, at least we got the leadoff home run with Trey Turner. That's what I always try to do in these Conquest games. I try to get out to a lead early.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I never know if the other team is going to get base hits or get runners in the scoring position and eventually drive them around. And I certainly don't want to test that theory out against Corbin Carroll. Of course, Corbin is just going to do whatever he wants and just foul off pitch after pitch after pitch. Jerk. Why can't he strike out already? Strike 3. A sinker right down the middle. That's what gets you. I guess it is kind of realistic because if you've watched the Mets, what they do is they tend to take a lot of pitches right over the middle of the plate, too. Like, the pitcher will just throw it right down the middle, and you'll see guys like Lindor or Soto just take it for a strike. And I'm like, how can you do that? I'd be chomping at the bit getting that kind of a pitch. I guess your mind, when you're a batter, your mind thinks that the pitcher is actually throwing you a breaking pitch, and when it looks over the middle, it really doesn't, it just may break. So, like, your mind is set to think that it's a breaking pitch that's not really over the middle, and then by the time you realize it's right over the middle, it's too late. Strike 3, sit down.
Pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 63.
They're already throwing Justin Martinez in?
Martinez.
Really? See, like, that splitter was right down the middle, and I went after it. Why can't players do that in real life? Why do they have to take pitches right down the middle? That boy Braun. Excuse me. Not in the... I meant in the game, not in real life. Never. Dude, I could barely hit 50. And I did that at a batting cage. And I am not even sure that I can... I'm not even sure I could do it again against a real life pitcher. I'm just saying in the game I can do that.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
No, I absolutely know for a fact that I can't hit up the I can't hit a 91 mile per hour splitter. I know that for a fact. Let's see. Gimme again. Why not?
Jimmy Garcia.
Nope.
But I'm just saying, like, why are these batters taking right down the middle? That's what I don't understand. It's like, is that not the sweet spot?
Ball one's the
Is
count.
that not what we've been told throughout our entire lives? To swing at pitches that are right down the middle? If we played baseball? I had a bit of a weird stance too. I don't know if you remember Tony Bautista. He had like this weird
Batting
open
sixth, the left
stance,
fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
and I'm not saying my stance was like that, but when I would follow through on my swing, my left leg, because I bat righty, my left leg would actually open up, so it looks like I'm going like this, like I'm trying to pull it. It was very weird. And that was in 8th grade. That was the last time I ever played baseball.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Okay, well, Tony Bautista, he was in the... I remember him from MVP Baseball 2004. At that time, he was a Baltimore Oriole. Or no, maybe... I think they had him on the Montreal Expos at the time.
Ball.
Something like that.
1-1.
I just remember his stance. And you have to remember, whenever I would play Dynasty in
2-2 the count.
MVP Baseball, 2004, I would always play as the Mets, so I would frequently see the Montreal Expos. So it always stood out to me.
He's out. Off the plate, ball one.
But yeah, pretty much my thing would be opening up my stance as I'm swinging.
Got it.
That was my weird baseball stance. And that's probably why I never played baseball beyond middle school.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
And even when I did play in growing up in town baseball or whatever you want to call it, it's not like I started or anything. I was not a good player, but I just loved the game.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
See, I think the good thing about me, at least growing up through baseball or playing baseball through the years, was that I could steal bases. I got better with fielding. What up, Dodger?
0-1.
It was just the batting that I always sucked at.
Hey!
I think even one year, all I had in one season was 1 hit. Strike 3, sit down. What's this breaking news? Oh, Justin Tucker released by the Ravens. I'm doing all right. We're just talking about playing baseball throughout the years. We were talking about why baseball players these days are letting pitches go right down the middle and not swinging at them. And like I was just saying, like I could never play baseball because, or I could never hit a pitch like that, even though, I'm wondering why players. Did you hear that I plane crashed into a home? Um, w- I mean, I definitely hear about a lot of planes crashing into homes or making emergency landings or crashing in open fields. So I kind of need you to be a little more specific about what you're referring to. Oh, out in California. Trying to think on Saturday. No, I actually didn't. Or no, because there was another one that I heard about, but I think this was closer to me. This was on like in the eastern part of the U.S. Might have been in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure, but um, that one I heard about. All right, Dodger, 1v1 or co-op. Okay, just give me a minute to open up packs here. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and close my window. 'Cause now some of the rain is starting to come in, and I don't want it to. My PlayStation is not too far from the window. I don't want to. Uh, I don't want it to get wet, or my TV. There we go. That was a lot harder to do because of my bad back. Just trying to earn all those stubs back that I lost by um, buying all those players. All right, got a new Philly. That's one less Philly that I'm gonna have to buy when I eventually get Bryce Harper and Zach Wheeler. And 104. Nice, a gold. All right, headliners pack. Ah. Kind of hoping for a diamond. But that's why I don't buy these headliner packs. I'd rather earn them because I'm not wasting 7,500 stubs on a pack that doesn't even guarantee me a diamond. It just guarantees me the best chance of earning a diamond. All right, Dodger, let me go ahead and set up this game. The Arizona City Connects look fire. I don't think I've seen them. I've seen the Chicago ones and I've seen the Colorado ones, but I haven't seen the Arizona ones. And also, didn't a lot of these teams already get City Connect uniforms? Like, why are they getting new ones?
Leading off for the Aces, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
No idea what the game chose for me.
Ball.
Oh, fastball.
1-0.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Low. Ball.
So have you been grinding with Satchel Paige to get that XP that you apparently didn't get with when we did our co-op game?
Ah!
Did you get it all
No,
done
that's
in
it.
one swing, or did you have to play like multiple games to get them done? Nice. And how far along are you in the multiplayer program? Oh, excuse me. 85 programs, so that's not bad. And you're going to have the Weekend Classic, too. That should help you out.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Nice.
Batting second, the first baseman, Todd Helton. Batting third, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Nope, ball. Heck! 1 and 2. Two, two. Hoo-yah! 0 balls, 1 strike. Ball. 1 and 1. Hiya! 1 and 2's the count. Victory!
Ah, come on.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jason Veritek.
Please, I don't want to be like the real life New York Mets. Can't drive in runners in scoring position.
Ball. 1 and 0. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You hit him.
Okay, I guess that's one way to get a run in.
Strike 3.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
You need Ohtani, Trout, J-Ram, Tatis, Lindor, and Soto to finish the live series. Those are some pretty big ones right there. But at least you got Judge off the board.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
2.
You pulled Judge, you lucky son of a gun. Strike 3, sit down. Make sure you work on the spotlight programs from MLB The Show. Gee, thanks. Not like I've already been doing that.
That got him.
I'm sure they mean in preparation for tomorrow's Lightning
That
player.
is it. The catcher,
I'm sure
number
that's what they
14,
mean.
Logan O'Hoppy.
Oh, yeah. 0-1. Huh. He's out.
Leading off for New Jersey, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
That's a ball. That's an out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Excuse me.
Red.
Ah,
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ray Turner.
wait, is my thing? Oh no. Thought for a second there my wire was all tangled up. It's like, how the hell did that happen? But no, it was just... It was just on top of it, so
Leading
that's
off
all.
for the Aces, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
By the way, at some point I'm gonna have to pause the game so I can go feed my dogs. So if we could just pause it and let me go do that for 5 minutes, and then we'll resume the game. It not right now, obviously. Not now. We'll probably do it around 6 o'clock.
No, that's down. Ball.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Hee-haw. 0-1. That's a ball. That's inside. Two and one.
Jeez. See? Right down the middle, and you smoked that ball, Dodger.
Batting none.
Like, why can't the Mets do that in real life?
De La Cruz.
One and one. Drag two. 2-2.
Strike 3, sit out.
Ball. 1-1. Hit run. 1-2 to count.
Yeah, that's gone. Oh, no, it's not.
Ball.
Wow, I lucked out there.
Leading off for the Wolves, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Ugh.
Hey, ha! 0-1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Hee-ha! Hey, right! 0-2. One and two. That's a ball.
Whoa. Yeah.
He's out.
Now batting, number 19.
Why can't the announcer say Jose Bautista? What's so difficult about that? He's been in the game for since the very beginning of it. Like, we had his veteran card in the starter program.
0-2.
Why can't they say Jose Bautista?
Hey, three.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Hey, it's 0-1. Ball. 1-1. Here. That's a ball. You got a full count.
Wow. I'm not having any luck locating these pitches. Ball four.
Miss. Ball 4. Take your base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now batting, the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Wood. No balls. One strike.
All right, you avoided the double play.
Got him.
Nice.
The center fielder, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
1 ball, no strikes.
Gone. And that could be a.
Over the fence. Advance
Oh,
to second
all right.
base.
That was probably the
The
best
catcher,
scenario
number
for me.
14, Logan
Get let that be an extra. Let that be a double,
That's a ball.
a ground rule double, so that
1-0.
you wouldn't get to third.
No, ball. 2-0. Quiet. Inside, ball.
Leading off for New Jersey, the catcher, Jason Veritek.
All right, here we go. New ball game. And of course, I get on top.
Oh,
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Braun. Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
oh.
Leading off for the Aces, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Ball. 1-0.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Hey. 0-2. That missed. That's a ball.
Nice.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Ellie De La Cruz.
Wait, designated hitter? Why is Ellie your
1-0.
designated hitter? Shouldn't you don't want him at shortstop?
Ha! 0 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner! Hey! 0-1. Ball.
There we go. Finally, I get a base hit. Feel like I've gotten a couple innings without even getting a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Hee-haw! 0-1. Ball. Hey! 1 and 2's the count. Two. Hey!
Ha! Mm.
Two. No balls, 2 strikes. Nope, ball.
Oh, man. That was quite a sweeper.
Hee-haw! It's 0-1.
Should not have swung at that. And I knew better not to swing at that.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Two. Hey!
Leading off for Los Angeles, the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Hee-haw!
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hey! 0-1. One ball, 1 strike.
Runner!
1 and 2's the count. Hey!
Strike 3, sit out.
Ah!
Come on, Satchel.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jazz.
So at least
Chisholm
get out of
Jr.
here without giving up a run so that,
That's a
you know,
ball.
you can be... So that you could be... You can have a no decision.
Strike 2. 1-2. Ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
One ball, no strikes. Heat! Ha! 1-1. Run!
Dang it.
Now batting, number 19.
Outside, that's a ball.
Dodger, after this half inning, I gotta go feed my dogs. So I'm gonna pause the game and go feed them. After this
See ya!
half inning. So,
1-1. Two, 1.
The catcher, number 33, Jason Veritek.
Hut! Hut!
alright, Dodger, I will be right back. Yeah, turns out didn't take that long to feed my dogs. How about that? No, and no, in all seriousness, my dad was downstairs and he said he would feed them. So, I mean, my dogs were waiting out, or the
That missed,
family
that's a
dogs were
ball.
waiting outside my door. So they knew what time it was.
Now pitching, John Franco.
That's a ball. Yeah, what? 2 balls, 1 strike.
Excuse me.
We got a full count. It's outside, ball 4.
Come on, Franco.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Ball. Hit it right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's high.
Strike 3, sit out.
Hey.
Pinch hitting, Alex Bregman.
Hey. 0-2. Runner. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down.
Too late. He's in
Nah.
there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ellie De La Cruz.
Nope, ball. Hee-haw. 1-1. Hit. 1-2.
Strike 3, sit out.
Leading off for the Wolves, the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Now pitching,
Matt Brash.
Brash.
Oh yeah, 4 new supercharged players. You got Riley Green, Jake Myers, Kyle Stowers, and Cody Bellinger. Those are your new ones, and they also they're also doing the vote for
Ball.
the week. Which actually reminds me, I gotta take out in my event lineup, I have to take out Suarez now that his supercharge is done.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Hey.
I'm gonna go ahead and vote in that thing if I can.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Nope, I can't. It's Javier Baez who will get the supercharge. He won 49% of the vote. Geraldo Perdomo won less than 29%. So it was a clear runaway that was going to Baez.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nectar Merrill.
Ball, that's low.
I thought for a second there that ball was going to drop because you hesitated there.
Now batting, second baseman.
Must have been a
Tommy
glitch.
Edman.
Ball, that's in. Two zero.
Now pitching, Jimmy Garcia.
No, he didn't.
Pika. 1 ball, 1 strike. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Wow. All right. A little lucky on that. A little lucky.
Ball. Count is full.
Strike 3, sit down. Good, because I didn't want to walk Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball. 2-0.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Put my shoes on because right now my ankles hurt.
Leading off for New Jersey, the shortstop, Ray Turner. Now pitching,
Lucas Ursa.
Lucas Erceg.
We could still beat it. Darn! We could
The
have.
first baseman, number 17, Tom Helton.
Oh, yeah. Strike 2. 0-2. Ah! 0-2.
Come on, Trout.
That's inside. Ball. Heat. Ha!
Leading off for the Aces, the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Now pitching.
Bring in Mark Davis.
Davis.
I haven't used him since he was part of the multiplayer program, the first one. It's not that he's a bad lefty, it's just I have a lot of other preferable options.
Nope, that's in.
No, I misplayed that. Maybe there's a reason why I didn't go with Mark Davis for quite a while.
No balls. One strike. Ball. Here. 1 and 2. The count.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball.
No!
He's safe.
Dang, what a way to lose a game. I'm so close. But then again, I hadn't gotten too many hits
That's a ball.
since I haven't gotten many runs ever
1-2.
since I got nailed by that pitch. So I can't say that I truly won this game.
The batter, number
Did that
42,
curveball not curve?
designated
That
hitter,
slider did not slide enough.
De La Cruz.
Alright, well, at least Mark Davis is going to get the loss and give me yet another reason why I really don't like using him.
That's a ball.
I'm glad that he was one and done in the first multiplayer program. Because if I still had to use him, I'd be losing my air right now.
That's a ball. 2-2. Full count.
Strike 3, sit down. Maybe I can make one last effort here.
The catcher, number 33.
Nope, ball.
Nice.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Heck! 0-1. Ball. Tag 2. 1 and 2's the count. Heck!
Ah. Darn it. All right,
Now
come on,
batting,
Bregman.
the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
1-0. That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Wood! 2-1. Hit! 2 and 2's the count.
Oh, that was the pitch. That was it right there. Oh my god. Oh, I am getting so freaking close.
That's the ball. Full count. Red!
And strike. Darn it.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson. Merrill.
Henley
Now
Jansen.
pitching,
All right.
Henley Jansen.
Not who I thought you were going to. All right, GG, Dodger. Wow. Talk about freaking Jackson Merrill coming through the clutch. All right. Well, time to get back to Conquest. I'm sorry, I blanked on the mode for a second. Let's see, who can we... Well, we might want to play the White Sox Say Connect map. I mean, look, to be fair, that's a Polo Grounds home run. Okay? Anywhere else, that would have been the third out right there. So, I'm just using Polo Grounds to my advantage. But other people have as much of advantage, has that advantage as much as I do. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the Reds or White Sox map. It's all right, man. Maybe in the next game. If you want, the next game you can set it up so that way, instead of playing at Polo Grounds, or if you don't want to play at Polo Grounds, then at least you can pick the map or pick the stadium you want to play in. Oh, thank goodness I could play on veteran. I was afraid maybe I couldn't. Ugh. Oh, here we go. They released the lineup for the game in Arizona. Lindor, Soto, Alonso, Marte, Nimmo, Vientos, Alvarez, McNeil, and Taylor, with Griffin Canning on the mound. All right, let's take the White Sox stronghold from them.
Hey, 2. 0-2 is the count.
Ah, I let Shane Smith strike me out. Dang, that's not good.
No, that's a foul ball. 0-1.
Because I got fooled into chasing a pitch that was way inside. And I should have just let it go.
No balls, 2
Dude,
strikes.
how am I too late on a 91-mile-per-hour fastball?
3.
And of course I chase a slider like that.
1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah. Aye. No balls, 2 strikes. Aye.
Strike 3, sit down.
Inside, ball 1.
Strike 3, sit down. At least Arrieta is getting the strikeouts. Now, if we could just get the offense behind him. Thank you, Bautista.
That is fifth. The catcher, number 33, Jason Veritek. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 71.
And Boozer.
Boozer.
Ball upstairs. Time, that ball got him. Right there.
Alright, I'll take it. Though I don't understand why they threw in the lefty when I've had... I mean, against Veritek, fine, but I had Braun right after him and Bregman. You don't get to the lefties until Merrill, and then after that, it's Tommy Edman. So I really don't understand the move. And you just threw in another lefty. So what was the point of putting in Boozer?
Number 55, Breaker Eller.
First base.
And then you hit Tommy Edman, and you're just going to go up against straight turn.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Beautiful. Although now the save is out of the questions, unless Arrieta gives up a run.
Mike Trout. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 63.
Ball, that's inside.
Ken Murphy.
Excuse me. Alrighty.
Aye.
Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit out.
Hey. Hey. 0-2. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 46, Bryce Wilson.
Ball. He's out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Definitely Braun.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Oh my God, excuse me. Man. Yeah, if it doesn't get over that wall, so be it. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. I didn't think it was going to get over that wall anyway. I think I would have been more shocked if it did get over the wall than if it was caught.
Hey. 0-1. Hey. 0-2 is the count.
Spam. Yeah. Spammer. Get out of my life. All right, great job, Arietta. Taking down the White Sox. I just wonder when these uniforms are going to start to appear in the alternates, because oh wow, look at that, Todd Helton's done. Wow, great, fantastic. All right, here's my plan. We're going to go to the back side, all right? We're going to go attack the Cubs from the rear. Three, two. Ah, this is going to be perfect. Oh, no, 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 no. No, I'm not stealing fans. Let's see. Can I play on veteran? Can. And I will. Oh, I meant to take out Todd Helton. Ah, crud. Alright, I'll take him out after this game. But there we go. We got a super fractured player.
Trey Turner.
Or another one.
Foul ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Hit it right. 0-2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
That's it out.
Come on, Arrieta.
Hee-haw.
Sorry our team wasn't successful in getting you some offense, but maybe that can happen in the second inning.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Ball.
Strike three, sit down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Hike one.
Strike three, sit down. I wonder when Arrieta is going to get super fractured. I feel like I have so many wins and strikeouts with him that he should have been super fractured already. But I don't know what his progress is.
Hike two.
Strike three, sit down.
That's a ball. 1-2. Nope, ball. 2-2.
Wire got caught on my shoe. Nice, fair attack.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
See,
Number
now that
54.
makes sense.
Ryan.
Put Braun, or put the righty against Braun, even though Braun just made him pay. And get ready for Bregman. That makes sense. What the White Sox did made no sense. Boy, Edmund. For the record, I think anytime a ball player does that, cross the plate, even on a check swing, it should still be called for a strike. It's like you cross the plate. You know, you clearly tried to swing it. Let's see. Yeah, let's go lefty. So we'll go with Andrew Miller, maybe?
Now pitching, Andrew Miller.
Ball. Hut.
Strike 3, sit out.
No, that's outside. Ball. Hee-haw.
Hold on, I gotta respond to a text message.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Yeah. Here. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Wait, when do... Oh, yeah, that's right. We hit 2 home runs. I forgot.
That's a ball. 1-0.
And now Todd Helton is going to make it 3 home runs. Well, I guess Andrew Miller is going to get the save because once Trout scores, or if Trout scores, which he will here, no point in bringing in anyone else.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 55, Ryan Presley.
That's a ball. 1-0.
All right, well, see what Andrew Miller can do. And for the save here.
Ha! No balls. 1 strike. Ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Strike 2.
And
No
there's
ball,
the
2
official
strikes.
announcement. Javi Baez wins the fan vote. So, although, honestly, you could have logged
Did he
into
go?
the link and saw that he had a clear advantage. Apparently, more than half, or less than half the people that voted in it
The batter, number 2,
voted for
second
him.
baseman,
So,
Nico
hard to beat that. I guess there was common
0-1.
consensus among the MLB The Show community.
Ball. 1-2. That's a ball. 2-2. Ball. Got a full count.
There we go. Alrighty. Now, first thing I gotta make sure is that Mr. Todd Helton comes out of my lineup. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna take care of that right now. Let's see. Is Caglione. I know he's a first baseman, but is he the next batter or the guy that has the most parallel XP? Nope, that would be Pete Alonso. So Pete Alonso it is. All right. Let's go grab the rest of or as many of the Chicago Cubs territories as we can. Darn. Well, I'm not about to lose this stronghold and have to play for it again, so Astros are just going to keep building up their territories, even though, quite, quite frankly, I think they should be starting to move over here, but it seems like they're content to be blocking up here, leaving me, again, the rear side to launch a surprise attack. Now I'll go from here. Nice. Yeah, no. Hold on one second. That's what I thought. I thought it might be open, but ooh, actually, we should change this. Now Jackson Merrill is going to be batting second since he has high contact, and Pete Alonso is going to bat third. I'll have to make that change in my lineup. I didn't realize that was not going to be reflected. It should have been, but it wasn't reflected in my lineup.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
That's a ball. That's inside. Runner!
Make sure I bring the double play or take the double play out of the question.
2-1. That's an out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
One and one.
That's a shame.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Mike Trout. Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Oh, another Lightning player that it might be? Could be Judge.
That's foul.
Could be Aaron Judge that's the Lightning player tomorrow. Kind of forgot about Judge. Maybe a little bit on purpose, but I mean, there are so many options. There really are. This month was a good one. Or April was a good month for baseball. And I'm not talking about just from a Mets fan perspective. Like, Dodgers are obviously the Dodgers. The Yankees are the Yankees. The Chicago Cubs, I think, have surprised everyone. You know, we haven't had any no-hitters yet, though. Haven't done that yet. Okay, but I timed it. I timed it exactly to the green, and yet I was too early. Just got to 90 starts now. I need one more save. For what?
Now pitching for the Astros, number 52, Brian Abreu.
Oh, you're talking about the multiplayer program? Do the event. The event, that's the quickest way you're going to get that save. For Ozzy. Yeah, do the event. I'm sorry, but I'm not willing to let Jake Arrieta get... he could get the loss, but at the very least, he should pitch 2 innings. Yes, you can. You could play with Satchel, Kopech, or Ozzy in the event. Heck, I'm pretty sure you can even play with Christian Yelich in the event.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's in, ball.
In fact, that's what I've been doing. I've been playing with Ozzy to get his parallel XP, and it's actually been pretty good for me so far. The only unfortunate thing about it is that I've had to move Mookie to right field, and thus removing Aaron Judge from my lineup. Strike 3, sit down. Oh, you know why? Because J.P. Crawford was my starting shortstop. I was waiting on J.P. Crawford's supercharge to run out. Should have ended now, so it's not Suarez I need to take out. It's J.P. Crawford. So I can move Mookie back to short and put Judge back in right.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Oh, come on.
He's out.
Batting up, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
This game is so glitched. The show shop SAS 3 of the packs -1. Sorry? I'm not sure I understand that. Now move Trey Turner up to second with a stolen base.
Runner. Oh, yeah. Nope, hey. One.
Beautiful. Now Pete Alonso. He can get Trey Turner in, then we'll be set, but he can't. Grounds out to Jose Altuve. So now we have to hope for a we have to hope for extras.
Griffin Jack.
Hey, ha. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball. 1-0.
Strike 3, sit down. Keep going, Griffin Jacks.
Two. 0-2.
Pitching for the Astros, number 74, Ryan.
I mean, Caglione is a bit faster, but I'm not worried about it. Mainly because I know Mike Trout was gonna have a good swing, and that's exactly what we got. Ooh, 50th hit for Mike Trout. Nice. Well, in offline, I should make that clear. That's offline. I don't know how many hits he has online. Hopefully, quite a bit.
The catcher, number 33, Jason Barrett. Now pitching for the Astros, number 63, Caleb Ort.
Dang.
Ball.
Excuse me. Again? See what I mean? That should be a strikeout. I'm not happy about it, but at least it should be a strikeout because Braun on the check swing crossed over the plate.
0-1.
That's the way it should be.
That's an F.
Let's see.
Now
Places.
pitching. Right
We need as much parallel XP with him as possible.
Yeah! 0 balls, 1 strike. Ball, that's low. Here! 1-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Here! Outside, that's a ball. Front 2.
Strike 3, sit down. Ooh, this is a very generous right side of the plate that the umpire is giving us.
0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. Attaboy, Razel. Nice, the headliner's back from somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. Now let's take these last few territories, and then we are officially done with the Chicago White Sox conquest. There we go. Maybe I should do the guitar one next. Ah, there's Kopech. Could sell him. And 35. $14. 234. Nice, a gold. Kerry Carpenter. I think he was one of the. One of the fan votes. Kerry Carpenter. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought I saw his name come up with Supercharged somewhere. All right, New Cleveland Indian or Guardian, excuse me. Yeah, these show packs are disappointing. That's why I don't buy them. Because you don't really get a lot out of them. I'm not even sure how many diamonds I pulled out of them, if I pulled any. It's like a big waste of time, honestly. $160. See? And now Winker is going to be, he may be on the IL. So he's going to be a free agent, which means that card that I just collected is probably useless. Well, maybe they won't reflect it until the next roster. Well, no. They'll probably reflect it on Friday. Jorge Lopez, 44. And your Suarez, 124. Gold. Sim 47, and then list him for, or quick sell him. Alrighty. Just gotta keep going. Yeah, I think the next one will be the guitar map. Let's see, do we head towards the Giants or the Diamondbacks? Nah. Still no. There we go. Now we can play on veteran. Oh. We're going up against Justin Verlander. I wonder how he's been doing for the Giants.
He's out.
I think they were saying that he went down from like a gold to a silver in the latest roster update. Let's look it up. Well, when I have a free moment. Oh, shoot. You know, darn it. I forgot to change the lineup.
Ball one.
Should have done that. Oh, well.
That's ball two. Three, two.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Hold on. I'm looking up Justin Verlander's stats this year. Ooh, he's had negative WAR, yeah. 4.38 ERA, 2 losses. I think he tried to stick around for one more year. That was one more year way too long. Probably should have just retired. Trout, my man, you can't be doing that. I also did ambush hitting for some reason, so my mistake on that.
0-1
Shouldn't
to
have
the
done
count.
it. Maybe it could be Jung Ho Lee. Think about the hot start that he got off to in early on in April. I don't know if he's cooled off since, but he may be a Lightning player. He may be the Lightning player. Jake, my man, what's going on? You gave up a home run to Jordan Alvarez. Now you're giving up a home run to I don't even know. Was that Chapman?
Out.
Let's see. Yeah, it was Chapman. What's going on, Arietta?
Yeah. 0-1.
Strike 3, sit down. Thank you, Bautista. Get it right back. Right back at you.
Now pitching for the Giants. Number 73, Randy Rodriguez.
Blew that fastball right by me.
No, that's foul. Ball, that's in.
And Alex Bregman. So your third baseman hits a home run against me. My third baseman hits a home run against the Giants. No. I was going to send him the second, but
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Now pitching for the Giants.
I thought better of it.
Number 75, Camilo Doval.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
All right. Well, at least we got the lead back. Or we got the lead. Looks like we need to set up a lefty. So Andrew Miller. Andrew Miller, come on down.
Now pitching, Andrew Miller.
Hey, 2. 0-2. 2.
Strike 3. Sit down. You know what? This might be the only game that I do tonight. Because I just looked at the clock
Ball 1's the
and
count.
we're coming up on 3 hours. Dang.
Out. Hey. 0-1. Hey. 0-2 is the count.
Strike 3. Sit down.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 71,
Ball.
Tyler Rogers.
That's from Trey Turner.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Oh, I meant to swipe
He's
the
out.
bag with
Got him.
Trey Turner. I should have, darn it.
Now pitching, John Franco.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Nope. Outside. Ah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Sit down.
Hey.
Strike 3. Sit down.
Hey. 0-1. That's out.
Strike 3. Sit down. Attaboy, John Franco. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get as close to the D-backs and the Angels stronghold as I can. Ah, darn it. All right, I'll just take the 1 space over there and then I'll just add to it. Or actually, maybe I'll just leave it alone. Let's see. Nope. Didn't take the territory. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna stop there. Let that be the stopping point for now. I really don't want to play another game. Well, it sucks that I'm about to. I could lose out on a deluxe pack, even though that I've got all these programs or all these collections done. Still would be a nice chunk of stubs to add to my thing. I don't know. I'll see what I can do here. We'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. Whoops. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. This was a very nice, chill stream, really. We got 2 Conquest Maps done. We started a third. We got a nice game in against Dodger, a walk-off home run, a 3-run homer by Jackson Merrill. So overall, this was good. So tomorrow, obviously, the Lightning player is coming out. I'm not sure if there's going to be a program. I think there will be. Let's see. Yeah, some kind of collection drop coming out, and then final April Spotlight drop. So we're going to be grinding that tomorrow. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, Tuesday at 3 p.m. Actually, it might be closer to 3:30 because I do have a chiropractor's appointment at 2:30. So closer to 3:30 tomorrow, Tuesday. And until then, guys, have a good night.